Hi, my name is Heidi Miranda, and this is my presentation on some of the misconceptions of bilingual education. So, the one that I chose out of our chapter this week was having to learn two languages is confusing for the brain. Why is this wrong? Why is it a misconception? Well, according to the chapter 6 in Diaz-Rico, learning two languages at the same time actually strengthens the prefrontal cortex, which controls conscious attention, choice, and other higher levels of thinking. Bilingual students outrank their monolingual peers in enhanced pattern recognition, problem solving, and divergent thinking, and other high functioning thinking skills on standardized tests. So, just from that, you can see that there are many benefits to learning two languages at the same time. It's actually very good for the brain, not confusing for the brain. It makes it stronger. So, this is a complete misconception. What does other research show? So, Bialystok did a study on the effects of bilingualism on early childhood students in 2016, and she found, and this is a quote, there is no evidence for harmful effects of bilingual education and much evidence for net benefits in many domains. So, that says that this is also a misconception because there are actually benefits and it doesn't show that there are any deficits. In another study, there was a study shown way back in 1980 on the effects of bilingual education on students in bilingual programs. And their results were indicating that bilingualism may favorably affect the structure and flexibility of thought. And they have since found further confirmation for many parts of the world. So that just goes along with what we saw in the textbook, saying that it actually makes the brain more flexible, it exercises the brain, it makes the brain stronger. So learning two languages at one time is actually beneficial and not harmful. So what does the law say about this? So in the 1980s and 90s, Title VII supported tolerance, inclusion, and civil rights, and that included the support of bilingual programs in the schools. However, state law changed that in California in 1998. The state law Proposition 227 rejected bilingual education, but parents can sign a waiver if the child meets certain criteria. So, what can I do as a teacher if I want to promote equality and equity in my classroom? It's a must. I must promote equality and equity in my classroom. To do this, I must deliver English instruction in a variety of ways. I must explicitly acknowledge and accept the student's primary language, and I need to have second language competencies to make language more accessible for all of my students. And these are my references. Thank you and goodbye.